210 people play Survivor. Like, not counting Big Brother, just Survivor, we've had 210 players, and you are the 16 that have been chosen to play today. Oh. 11 of you have found idols. 12 of you have finaled. 6.
I was like, in Just Survivor?
In Just Survivor. 6 of you have won, with 7 winning games present.
Including today.
3 of you have returned from Redemption Island.
Wow.
So, and every person here has made the top 5.
Pretty.
I just want to remind everyone that today is not the end. This is not the last time you will play. This is a celebration of this crazy thing. Taylor, you've been doing this for 10 years. So that's what it is. It's a celebration. So play hard. Backstab some bitches. Lie your asses off. It's gonna be a fun day. You said wait. Are you ready for the tries? Yeah! Taylor, what do you want to call?
Kalanga.
Kalanga, Taylor.
Yes!
Emma. Adele. Noah. Alex Zappy. Kyle Zappy. Lonnie. And Lauren. Okay. So that means try 2 is Thomas. Miss Dee Ready?
Okay.
Christian. Matthew. Ferg.
What's we call?
Jessica. And Maddie. I know a lot of you have played with people that didn't know what they were doing. Everyone here, as we just pointed out, is stacked. Like, this is the most stacked cast we've ever had. There is no easy out, ever. So, if one of you will be first out, just keep that in mind. Always be prepared for it to be you. And if you get out, please stay and help, because as you see, we're lacking, because all of our filmers are you. So, if you do get out, please take a minute and then come help. But let's get started. Everyone head out.
Who wants to join? Can this be the background? Because the background is always like the garage.
Our standard relay. So one of you will be swimming.
Wait.
One of you will be swimming the pond. One of you will be running from the other side of the dock all the way to the person who is standing here, who will then do your accuracy circuit. You have to knock down the 2 bricks, score 2 me bags, and then the remaining 4 of you will be working on this puzzle maze. So how it works is each one of you gets 1 handle with 1 hand. So you can only use 1 hand. There is a clearly marked start line and a finish line. There are holes throughout the maze. If your ball lands in the hole, you have to start over. There is a hole marked finish once you land in that. So even if the ball does not fall through, if it lands in the hole and sits in the hole, you have to start over. First try to get their ball in the finish spot wins immunity. Okay? Losers go to trap house.
Ferg wanted to run.
Ferg, you want to run?
I
don't do I can do maze if you need me to do maze.
Wait, there's also what's this? What's
There's 2 accuracy circuits. I'll do cube if you do the beanbag.
I'm good at both.
It's whatever one.
Who's doing the maze?
Us, and we need one more.
Okay, Christian, which are you more comfortable with? I'm more comfortable with the cube. Okay, now I'm doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I saw.
I said I'll swim.
I brought my swimsuit and I was so super ready.
It is a little cold, but it'll wake me up.
All right.
We need like a little morale.
like
a little
chant.
some chant, yeah.
I don't want to pull something first.
Yo, I've been doing endurance at the gym all week. I'm ready.
Let's go. Training
I'm a slow swimmer, but like if y'all, I can swim too. Are you fast? You swim in the pond? Wait, who runs? Do you run first or you swim first? You're gonna swim
first.
Are you sure?
I will do it.
Okay, so then us four on the puzzle.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He said he could swim.
Yeah.
Are you fast swimming? Okay, so now we have the person who made us swim.
Andrew.
Okay, who's that? He's the one who swam last.
Oh yeah, he's gotta go.
Yeah, he told us he was. He told us he was so fast at swimming, but no, he couldn't even. He had to turn around twice and get the noodle. He lied. He lied. Lying about athletic abilities is not right. It does not make you cooler, especially in a game.
Yes. So Andrew's gotta go.
Yes.
Andrew's gotta go.
Tell everyone except him. Tell him that we're voting on.
Okay, so I'm gonna film.
Except you. Yes. Oh, okay. He told us that he was a great swimmer and that he was fast, and when he got in the water, that was not the case.
He said he could swim.
Wait, who's on the maze? I trust the floor.
Yeah, I trust.
She said
Drop one a little.
Stand by the Hey, no, thanks.
I know I'm a little torn right now because I just said that I hope Thomas whips Taylor's ass. But yeah. But I'm ready. I'm ready to whip that maze into shape.
She's a player.
Edie's not a mom.
I've always said
It's going down today.
Y'all, we're gonna give y'all such a big lead. Y'all gonna be cool, calm.
That's what I want.
Let's go.
What he said.
Watch Taylor swimming for us.
Say no.
Brother versus brother.
We just need it when we're doing it.
Thomas versus Taylor?
Yeah,
Thomas is swimming on that team.
I know. He already started.
Oh, I'm nervous. Oh my god. I'm nervous! Seth, I'm sorry I made fun of you for not jumping.
Me too, Seth. It's okay. Seth, you gotta go. Seth, you have to jump. Oh, Seth. Oh my God. Seth, you have to jump. You got this, Seth. Come on, Seth. You can do it. You got it, Grace. Okay.
Let's jump right in, unlike you. Oh, who's getting the ass? I see it now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Get this dirty bitch! Right here. Go. Wait, are we going this way? Come on!
hurry up. You got this. No, completely. Oh, wait. That counts. Yes! That's one. That's one. They only got one. Come on, no, no.
Watch for holes.
Take a slow. Okay, there's a hole right there. So, okay, careful.
Where are we
Very
going?
slow. Take it slow. Stop.
Maddie?
Maddie.
Watch for holes.
Okay, then look. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, watch for that hole. Okay, listen.
Where are we going?
We either need to go slow towards Matthew and then let it fall here.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, towards Matthew, slow. But and
I'm
also
gonna
towards
lead it. Y'all just
Jessica.
come up.
Okay,
Good save. Good job. Good move. Good save. Good job.
But like slightly.
Nice. Awesome. Oh, it's stuck.
Stuck. What happens? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good.
Perfect.
Y'all got this. Watch out for that. Yep, here we go. Good.
Okay.
You got a little hole. You don't have to cook.
Don't let it come.
Oh, good job. Good save. You got another hole right next to it.
Don't let it come.
Oh, good job. Good save.
Come on, right there.
We got it!
The teamwork was absolutely solid. On all aspects. Yeah. Even the individual. Because you got to get the support.
Right,
And then the communication, the rallying, cheerleading.
Because there is no I in team.
Right.
There is a me.
You're right.
And now we're good. And I'm excited.
Kick your ass,
excited me.
And
My
now
shirt already
keep
hurts.
winning.
Yeah, we just gotta keep
winning.
Yo, I'm relieved, y'all. Me too.
I'm just saying.
My hand was like shaking. I was like, okay, so
Well, when I saw Ferg was running faster than me, I was like,
it's okay though because like
it's okay though.
it's not the end all be all.
Brody choked on those picks.
Oh, I heard something
I think we
else.
should kick him out.
It was good. Good win. Solid way to start off the game. I'm excited. Is Taylor all right?
I think my tribe is very interesting. It's a good group. I think we have a good shot at winning a lot of challenges. I don't think it's as dynamic as the other tribe looks because, I don't know, just coming into the game, I grouped those guys together and I grouped all the girls together. You know, it would probably be easiest for me to just hop with the girls. But the problem is, I don't know if I am particularly high in the pecking order with them. And when it comes to merge, those guys don't have many connections. So if they're still in, they're gonna have to be with me because they don't have any other options, you know? But like, I'm emotionally more invested in the girls, you know? So I think, just like it'll be a tough first vote for sure. But I don't know, I'm here to win and I'm gonna do what I need to do. It actually, my decision depends a lot on who gets voted out over there, you know, because the people who, and then I'll just side with the people who would have aligned with whoever got voted out. Does that make sense? Like, because I want to align with people who have no option but to work with me, because then I don't have to question their loyalty, because they have to be, you know? Okay, so what happened was we were relaxing inside because we're the winners. And through the window, I saw Thomas and Ferg walking around here. Now, for most of their strategizing, they were in this field. So there was very little reason for them to walk this far. So I'm thinking they must have some form of clue, and it would behoove us to look in this area to try to keep that tribe from getting an idol.
Did y'all look on the bottom of the puzzle to see if there was a clue?
I wasn't on the puzzle. I was
on the.
I feel like that's where a clue would have been if there was one in that challenge.
That's smart.
I mean,
I mean, it might still be there. Yeah, they're still out.
We can check later.
Yeah. Where?
Like, would help y'all, but I don't frick with spiders. That's a one cereal.
I don't think Holly would have come back
No,
here.
because look, the spider is still up, so I doubt Holly walked through here to place an idol.
But she easily could have walked through here.
Does she like spiders? Because if she's scared of them, she might not come in here.
One time I didn't find one because it was literally like 2 feet in the ground and I didn't dig far enough.
Did you guys hit this whip?
Well, that's fine.
The golf cart came when it picked us up, so that's not evident. But the thing is, I think it's most likely it's some kind of like puzzle or riddle kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like if we can find any sign of something, we could screw it up.
I found one before by just looking. Probably won't happen again because like how often does that happen? But like it's good to look. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I've been giving this face to a lot of people like just to see who like reciprocates it. Emma kinda did, which I think would be good because I know she's good. Walk with me. Like, it could literally be a stick. It could be anything. We don't know. Maybe the shovel is the idol.
Here's the thing. So then, I see Justin go grab a shovel. So I'm walking. I'm trying to find this before we have to go to tribal, and I see him walking towards where we usually have tribal council at, and I saw the skull on the tree.
And we all saw the skull on the tree.
Right.
I moved the plank aside.
He was there. Move the
I don't. You attacked a man with a shovel. That was not a good idea. Sorry.
I didn't really attack you. I just got in front of you really quickly. I just like slid right in.
Both of my shoulders and
Is
throwing me
everyone
back.
safe?
Yeah, nobody got hit.
For now. Not respecting the women you
Nick. That's 3 votes Nick, 2 votes Justin, 1 vote left. Next vote. The person voted out of Survivor's Foggy Bog is Nick. I'm sorry, Nick, but you have to vote out. Nick, I'm sorry, but the tribe has spoken.
I'm in it to win it, but I probably won't win. I'm in it to have fun and hopefully make it fun.
146, Miss Edie.
Oh my god. What?
My heart rate.
I'm still out of breath from swimming.
144.
Can y'all catch me up? Like, what happened after the running?
Berg got
there.
in first. And then it was pretty close on
We
the
hit the first
accuracy.
crew, Brock. They hit their second before us.
Yeah.
So
And
they
then
got
But y'all
to
finished
the
beanbag about the same
we
time.
finished simultaneously.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man, I thought we were, because we were killing that maze.
I know.
Dude, that we were doing, that
Y'all were
maze
doing
was.
very well.
They must have like.
They must have like went balls to the wall.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
must have just
They must have
went
not cared if they
fast.
got like
Yeah.
hit in a hole.
Yeah. We're gonna be
Let's
alright.
do the damn thing.
About to say how
Oh
y'all
my
want to do
gosh.
this. Just kind of start
Let's just
branching off real quick.
Yeah.
gotta face it. Love y'all.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
I love everybody here.
I'll be filming y'all in an hour.
So just to start, I'm so happy to be with you. I've always wanted to. So I do want to be able to work with you.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Me too.
As for this, I honestly don't know. I think our weakest point was accuracy because I think we could have done that faster.
Yeah.
But as to who, I mean, that's, I mean, totally what you're, like, what are you feeling? What are you thinking?
I feel like I didn't get to see
it?
everything. Honestly, I'm still out of breath. I can't breathe. Brady and Christian are strong players.
Exactly.
But
everybody's a strong player here.
Exactly.
So,
Who is on the puzzle?
me, Miss Dee Dee, Jess,
And Matthew?
Matthew. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm fine with anybody as long as it's
Not me. That's what I would, and I would definitely come and tell you if
Yeah.
I hear you and like walking around. But
I would definitely want to work with you and Dee Dee.
oh my god, yes, that's what I was thinking. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
That'd be
Okay, good.
I think we need to keep the strongest players we possibly can so that we can win some challenges. You know, I know from past experience who's really good, which everyone is.
Yeah.
And although I love him, the first person I would think, and not Brody, is Christian, honestly. Only because statistically where we all fall before.
Yeah.
But I'm not set on that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Jessica's a beast, so you know.
Yeah.
Brody's an easy target, but that doesn't mean that, you know.
Well,
What are you thinking?
I was pretty much thinking the same thing. I feel bad.
I feel bad though, because last time he got really out of control. But he, yeah. He's a relatively new player.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
so, you know, I feel really, really bad about it though. I do. I'm so sorry. Let's just see what they say.
I do like keeping Brody though.
Oh no, I do too, because that's good for
when you
them.
need it.
You need it, yeah. Yeah. So when they come over, let's let them talk first.
So ever since we walked in the door, I really enjoyed you. And like, thank you for talking to me so much last night. You're really cool. I definitely want to work with you.
Yeah, I really want to work with you too.
Yeah.
I think that since like you're a huge target, I want to keep you safe.
Yeah.
And like I really want to work with you.
Yeah.
So, I think that we should definitely make sure that like I want to work together.
Absolutely. Yes.
Very much.
For this vote, who are you thinking? Like, should we go for? I don't want to go for a threat right now, but right now I just feel like challenge-wise, we gotta win. Maybe Maddie, unless you're working with her. Or
you're the first person to talk to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get Brody out because if we keep Brody in the game, he's a shooter for us.
Right. No, I'm not. My target's not on Brody. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I like Brody.
Yeah.
So
I think we should try to keep Brody if people are trying to keep him out. But
who are you thinking about?
I think like probably a girl, so like the guys have numbers. But I mean, I'm down for anything.
I mean, the guys already have numbers because there's less girls playing anyway.
Yeah.
It's like 9-7.
Yeah. I was thinking Jessica or Maddie.
Yeah. One of the two. It's crazy.
For me, it's like hard to gauge on like the challenge because I didn't see everything. 1 and 2, like I feel like the first challenge, everybody's nervous and like just randomly chooses something. So like it's kind of hard to say like, oh, they're gonna be bad at the challenges versus they're gonna be good just based on
and
one.
the fact
like,
that everything was just so even, it's hard to see where
Exactly.
we lacked.
Yeah.
So
at this point, it's mainly about like who do you see yourself like trusting and working with, and who's gonna be like a good like loyalty unit for our tribe.
Yeah.
Who y'all thinking?
honestly, like
we were like talking about like who we don't want more than like who we do want.
to vote out. kind of thing. Definitely.
I'll find it.
But like, I don't know, because like we were saying, anyone we vote out, everyone's strong. So like to say we shouldn't vote him out because they're a strong player is the argument for everybody here.
Yeah. Exactly. Who are y'all thinking?
We haven't decided. I mean, we just like I'm still thinking about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like this is going to take a while.
Can I talk to you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to you too.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going for you.
No,
I don't have any. You know.
I would honestly like actually like to work.
No. Yes. Because, but like no one would know.
Exactly.
In any kind of way that we can, because like for what we're like, the genius, you can't really.
Yeah.
This is like our true like.
I would love to work with you.
Yeah. Secretly, like literally, like the common denominator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah,
like
same.
I need someone. You know, this is like the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
I'll
to
even
with you.
speak the words of final 2 with you.
Wow. Wait, I literally just got chills. I don't know if you can see
Chills?
I got chills.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And like if I say that, like
No, I
mean
know every time you play a game, I know you mean it, and like you're a strong player, and we're gonna meet each other.
The minute like you like walked in on the team, I really wanted to work with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
I said your name to Matthew because he said your name first.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that. But I really want to trust you.
Okay.
And like I see myself working with you.
Yes.
And I know that like we
Definitely.
can definitely work together.
Definitely. Yes.
And I know that like, you know, they're big players obviously, and we're kind of like, you know, the secondaries. So I'm worried that like the secondaries might get targeted, and I really want like to make sure that doesn't happen to us. And I know that I can see you're very intellectual and you're very smart, and I know you see that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I definitely see
really
that. I don't
wanna
want the big like iconic players to like gang up on us, but
We want to know.
I don't have a name because I didn't want to throw one out. But if we need to throw out a name, I guess I don't have a choice.
Okay.
do we want to go by? What do we want to go by? Challenge performance for the future, or do we
We
want
were
to?
talking challenge performance in history.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. Well, I mean, the person I know least on this team is Christian, and that was the part that took the longest. I think everybody did their part. Yeah.
That would be mine.
That's what we were
Just 'cause
thinking.
he's the most volatile.
I feel really bad.
I hate
first vote.
I hate first vote.
We needed to win. We gotta win next time.
We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to. And we're 8, so it matters what they think, but
Yeah.
it matters what they think, but we're 4, so no
Somehow
matter
we
what they
stop
do,
it.
yeah.
And we can convince one of them. Misty, I think convince anyone to flip. Who do we trust the most from those 4?
I probably trust Thomas, I think. Which might be a bad idea.
I've never had a good experience trusting Thomas.
Neither have I.
I'm not saying he might play a different game,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna give him the chance.
I've never had. I've never had.
Fully being me. My God, that's really
Fully
bad.
That's the worst part of all this, is we all had that experience with certain players.
I had good and bad with Matthew. I had all bad with Thomas.
I've never had bad with Matthew because I've never worked with Matthew.
I've never played with Maddie.
I've played once with Maddie, and I trust her completely.
Yeah. Watching her game, I would trust her.
I trust her.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna stab anyone in the back.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to try to pull Maddie in?
We can.
Yeah, I
Who are
agree.
you thinking for this vote?
This vote, who are you working with first?
No one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
I mean,
Do y'all mind if
Yeah.
yeah. Personally, I know that I feel like I know who I don't want to go. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I know for sure I can trust all of you.
I trust all of you.
I was saying this earlier. Like, it's hard for us to choose someone based off of the challenge because everyone's
we all-
nervous.
and
we
we
just
all
pick
know-
random. Like,
And we all know
places.
we're all good at challenges because we play so much.
Exactly.
Like, we all have our skills.
Well, and it just shows how we're all evenly matched
Oh,
because
for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Even
No,
that
everyone was
way.
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Do y'all have anything? 'Cause I haven't. I think Christian is the biggest liability long term.
Well said.
He's just the most volatile. To where if someone says
I haven't
something
seen
that
his
triggers
game.
him, he'll just go nuts.
I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah. What are you saying? I'm sorry.
Like, I totally agree with that. But I know, like, I could see a lot of benefits for him. Not saying that I'm like
Yeah,
aligned with
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Like, it's minute 5, you
Yeah.
know. But like, I would be fine with Christian, honestly.
Are you good with that, Matthew?
Yeah. Cause like, legitimately, like everybody else, like I could see like either working with me or working with somebody that I do want to work with.
Exactly.
And I agree that Christian's more like unpredictable, whereas like the other 2 people over there, like, and y'all are very like not, I guess, straightforward.
You know where their head's
you know,
at.
exactly.
And I know I'm wild at times, but like, I'm not gonna lie
But
to
in
y'all.
the next,
I'm gonna
in the next 4 rounds.
Yeah, we
Well,
know we're
and
switching tribes.
you don't want to judge by prior games, but you kind of have to because this is the beginning.
Yeah. You don't
But
have
if you
anything.
judge by experience in prior games, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Basically.
we were saying that the big iconic players are the threats, but I definitely want to work with y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can, because that's what we were saying. We can see how the big name people, like when you think of Luke's game Survivor, you think of Misty, you think of the Lukes and everything. I'm not saying I want that's who I want, but I'm just saying, I don't want them to all gang up and take away. You know, we're all good players because we made it here.
Yeah.
Let's not take away the fact that we are all-stars.
Exactly. But we know that we can trust each other because we're kind of like on the low chart right now.
I think everybody has something to bring to the game, and I think even the experienced players of like the Lukes and the family, and even, you know, the big people who come for this game to kill.
Yeah.
I think that they all have their own opinions on what they're doing, so I have no idea where everybody stands.
I feel like everyone came in with an agenda, but no one wants to.
Well, that's the thing is that you have to think of previous like history and like how your game experience was with those people, because like playing previous games, I didn't have good experiences with like Matthew or Thomas or, you know, like Adele and those kind of things. So
Right.
the thing is I don't think that they're gonna team up. I think that they are like, I don't know. I think like everybody's separate.
Okay.
And we're starting off.
And that's very
because I
fair.
kind of feel it.
What were y'all talking about over there?
We were talking about previous history. We're talking about how.
I think on this tribe, Survivor, the only person I've actually played with in this tribe is Brody.
Yeah, I mean.
I played Big Brother with you.
And thing is, if we if we don't target Brody,
and that was the first time I played Big Brother. I wasn't aware. Anyway,
if we keep Brody in the game, he'll be a target
He will,
above
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I don't know, because he is very smart.
Yeah.
He's very smart. I've seen, because when I played with him in Mystic Tundra, if y'all watch that season, y'all see what he could do with people.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The thing is, everyone knows that.
Everyone does know that. But still, people knew that in Mystic Tundra, and they still let him play them like a fiddle.
They're not telling me shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're saying my name?
I threw your name out as well.
What'd they say?
They were like, no one was like going for it, but I just want to be honest that I threw your name out because I don't want people to think we're working together.
I'm gonna be targeted.
I know, I'm trying to flip it though. Who do you think should go?
Not me.
Well, I know that. I need a name to tell people.
Who's working with you?
I don't have any solid alliance.
I don't either. I trust you because you're the shield for me. I'm not gonna get you out.
I know.
But I kind of trust Matthew.
I trust Matthew.
If we get Matthew,
I want to work with Dee Dee.
We can work with Matthew and Dee Dee.
But we need 5. We're not going to a tie vote.
Maddie said she trusts me.
Then what name do we throw out? Throw out Thomas's? That's dumb.
It is. We're gonna do Jessica.
Okay. That's what we gotta go with.
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
Do you trust her?
Yeah, I do
too.
Alright, I'll break off. I don't want to speak to you.
How was
Wow.
swimming? Was it good?
It was
exhausting.
exhausting. I just got back, like my heart rate's just
Yeah.
now like equaling.
Why does everybody have their
I
heart
don't
rate
know.
on deck?
I don't know. It's
I'm
ready
like
to go.
not
Y'all want the reading?
prepared.
Y'all want the reading? You asked for the reading. I'm at. So my normal is right about 68, and I'm at 145 right now.
Holla holla.
First off, I really want to work with you because I know you're trustworthy, and like I feel like I can go to you with my thoughts and kind of bounce things off with you.
Yeah.
And I think you're a huge asset because you're a great player at this game. But like, what were you, Maddie, and Christian talking about?
Me, Maddie, and Christian, I was saying what they were saying because they were balling themselves at the lower tier of everybody here because they weren't talking of names of who to eliminate, which is funny because I don't know if y'all were talking. But we talked about Christian. So then I was like, I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, they were talking about everybody is very valuable, but they have experienced players. They have the top tier, but they were putting themselves at the lower tier.
Really?
So for me, I was like, that's a setback immediately.
Yeah.
Like you're putting yourself at the bottom. So
I was talking to Maddie earlier about working like Maddie, you, myself, and Dee Dee.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an interesting little group because I think we all kind of like approach the game similarly. So I think that could be something to think of. Yeah, you can come in.
Christian is you.
Hilarious.
He also doesn't trust you at all.
I know.
He said he doesn't trust y'all two basically.
Me?
Yeah, he said y'all are the two he doesn't trust in this tribe.
Alright, girl.
I had to poke at him because he's already nervous. Poor
Well,
baby.
It's funny because
Oh, sorry.
I just looked him in the face.
Yeah. I mean,
he wasn't like excited to do it by any means. But
yeah.
No.
I'd rather get out unpredictability right now than somebody who's like not as physically like an asset. Just because like we're all strong.
We're all good. Like
capable of-
every challenge has something where we benefit from everyone. I'm not worried. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I trust y'all.
Me too.
So yeah, what's going on? I talked with Brody, and he's like, he said he's cool with me, but I don't know. But I think if like we want numbers, we gotta start like trusting people.
Yeah.
Like,
But at this point, I want to trust everybody, and I know you can't do that. But like everyone, I'm like, I just want to play with y'all. Like,
pretty much.
I just want to continue to play this game. With
I trust you
everybody.
both.
Who
Yeah,
do you
definitely.
think
Yeah.
we should go for?
Well, I was thinking somebody who, like, I just, haven't talked too much, and I don't think would trust me as much as I would trust them.
Yeah.
So,
who's that?
I don't know, because I haven't talked to many people.
Right.
But,
We have an idea, but we don't have a name for the person.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Kind of thing. We have an idea of what kind of person we want, but we haven't actually said, well, this person fits that.
How are y'all with Didi and Matthew?
I haven't talked to him yet. I need to go talk to him in a minute.
I've talked to Didi a little
But
bit.
I would.
I think Miss Didi's okay. Matthew has completely beamed me in previous games. It has happened.
Interesting.
I think
straight up lied in my face.
Interesting.
But I don't know how.
It's
Other
like
people were saying they trust him.
Brody's done that before
Brody
too,
was,
so,
Brody's done that before as well.
you know.
Well, I think, bottom line, us three should stay together.
Okay.
Because I was telling Maddie, I don't know if she told you, the big players are going to stick with the big players,
Yeah.
no matter what we say.
Yeah.
And we're on the bottom. So, if you want to stick with that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I definitely
I
want
see
to be
that.
us three.
I see that.
And if it means knocking out people that are gonna work with them, then
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I see
But
that.
I definitely want to do too.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that.
So, I trust you. I really do.
Yeah, I think I do as well.
And I really do trust you. I think if we keep Brody in the game, he's a shield for us.
Yeah, I like that.
Everyone's gonna keep going back to targeting him.
Yeah, I like that.
And I think that the girls kind of group up with the girls,
Yeah.
kind of, and the guys kind of group up with the guys.
Yeah.
But not so much as the girls. I think me and you should definitely stick together.
Okay. Absolutely.
If you're down.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll definitely keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you too.
Awesome.
I was thinking Jessica.
Okay.
But if you're not down for that, I'm perfectly fine.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. Who are you thinking?
Honestly, I don't know at this point. I know Brody's an easy target.
Yeah.
But you're right about like the shield thing. It is a good idea. Jessica, I haven't thought about that.
See, because I was thinking, because Jessica's probably working with Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we want to stay alive in this game, we gotta take a shot soon, and we need to eliminate their numbers.
Yeah.
But I completely trust you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to some people then.
Yes.
Are y'all thinking? Are y'all still gonna try to
Yeah, I think
still
it's
going.
Okay. So,
I do as well, because I really love him as a friend, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the tough part. He's
Brody,
like
can I
my
vote-
best friend.
Can I vote for you? Just because?
Please don't.
Yeah, hey Brody, can you take a step out 1 second?
Christian,
I
hang
don't
out with the team.
I don't want to betray him because he's like, I just trust you completely and I'm gonna work with you this game. I
Yeah.
said, okay. I think you're awesome.
Oh, thank you. I think you're awesome. And I really, when I saw you and you were like, I'm playing, I was like, I really do hope we're on the same team because I want to be able to work with you.
Yeah. For
I will tell you this though. I want to trust Christian. I just don't know. He's trying to, at the moment, he's saying that he thinks all the big players. Well, I said we're all big players, but he said no, like the iconic imaginary players want to team up. And he says we're probably on the bottom of the totem pole. I was like, okay.
Interesting.
I don't know that. And then I don't know if this is true, and I want you to tell me if it is. He said when y'all were talking that you had thrown my name out there.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
So he's already lying.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Because I want to trust you.
Absolutely. Yeah,
wanna
no, I
trust
really
you.
like you. And when I said that, I meant it. What's a shame? I've heard his name. I haven't said a name because I know that that's not, I kind of just try to stay in the shadows.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I wanted to be able to work with him, but I feel like he's instigating right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to take that.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Why? I mean, if he wants to cancel out all the iconic players, whatever that even categorizes you as.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
Earlier it was me, Jessica, and Christian, and he was like, I want to be able to trust each other and work together. And then Jessica went somewhere else and he ended up with Bird. And he was like, I want us three to be able to work together. And I was like,
Yeah, because when I
So
talked to him,
there's a lot of.
so then now I don't know what to trust from him then. Because
No,
he's
I
saying
went over him,
very
he
different
said,
things.
He said he wanted Jessica out.
Okay, so now he's saying, definitely
That's
saying.
what
He just said Jessica out.
No, earlier when I went to talk to him one-on-one.
Okay.
That was after they met, though.
He's kind of throwing a lot of names around.
I mean, no.
I know that this is a crazy game, and like, real recognize real.
Mhm.
We're both crazy.
That's
You know that.
correct.
So, yeah, you're not on my radar, for sure.
I want to form something with you long term.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go to?
Wherever you want. What are you open to?
I'm open with Final Three, and whoever
Okay.
you want to bring into it.
Okay.
Who do you want to bring in?
I don't have anyone right now.
I don't know who else either to trust.
Okay. I'm down for this, for sure.
Because I really want to work with this game, because I've never really been able to work
I
with
know,
you.
we've never worked together.
And I think we could be really deadly if we work together.
Yep.
And do it well.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to shake your hand because
no,
people
absolutely.
are looking, but
Yes.
it's very much solid.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I have the eye contact.
Good.
You said Christian.
Yeah.
I agree.
You
now,
do agree?
Now that he's told Maddie that
Who
I
you-
wanted her out.
Who were you thinking before that?
I didn't have really a name. I was open to just conversation, but now that he said that, kind of the straw.
Miss Didi and Ferg said that they thought that was so.
He's just
Jessica and I-
he's just volatile.
I really trust you because I know you're a very trusting player.
Mhm.
You're a very trustworthy player. I definitely find like if I trust you, like I can, it can reap benefits for me.
What are you thinking though, person-wise?
I was thinking somebody that maybe wouldn't side with me, and I haven't really talked to yet. Jessica, I haven't talked to yet.
I didn't talk to her one-on-one. I've talked to her in a group of 4.
I mean, I really like her, but I just haven't talked to her yet, and I don't know where her head's at, so I just don't know. But I heard my name was thrown out by Brody. Even though he did throw my name out, I still think that we should keep him as like
A
in the
target.
game, and we could just get him out anytime.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Everyone will be on board with that, but it's just hard to get people who aren't like Brody out. So like if we get Brody out, who's next? It could be you or Matthew. Like, and I don't want that to happen at all. Like big players, I feel like are like we're all big players, but of course, the name players are you, Matthew, Thomas, Taylor, all those. I want to keep y'all safe because if I keep y'all safe, I mean, it's not less of a target for me.
Was Maddie thinking anybody else? Did she think Brody? Did she?
She said Brody and Jessica.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Unfortunately, Christian made this big old request to me. He's like, "Hey, I just want to work with you this whole game." I was
That's
like,
kind of what he told me too. Kind of what he told me too, and he told me he can trust me, and that he feels that if we keep Brody, like he said, he threw out Brody's name because he heard Brody threw out his name, and but that Brody could be a good target later, and he was throwing out Maddie's name.
"Who's throwing out Maddie's name?"
Yeah.
Dang, that is
Christian
wrong.
threw
I don't
out
feel bad anymore.
Thomas and my name.
Technically your name too, he told me, yeah. Although he told me that he wanted to protect Thomas, me, Matthew, and I was like,
And he told me different things.
yeah, so.
Okay,
What
that's
a
it.
player. Yeah.
I feel good now.
Yeah.
You lying, bro.
He wanted to shake my hand, but I didn't really say anything to shake for, so I did this. I did both hands. I was like, okay, we'll see.
We were talking. I had my fingers like that right there the whole time.
I just stuck it in my sleeve. Oops. I feel like in this game, and like the same thing with just coming to you and just being like, I trust you fully. Yeah. Like, it's just like, you can't give yourself away so hard.
Yeah. And this is the thing. Well, because he's become a huge fan. He's watched almost every season. And like he can quote, yeah. So it makes me feel bad. But I also think he's still in that stage of being too gung-ho. Like it's way too early to,
Yeah. He when he talked to me, he was like, "Me and Maddie are tight. I'll work with y'all."
Yeah, I was talking to them over there, and they were like, they're like, we need to team up because we're on the lower tier of everybody here.
That's what he
And I
told
was
me.
like,
He said,
and I was like, what? It's like we're all top 5.
He must not have watched your season.
Yeah, you don't know me.
Christian went to Maddie and was like, hey, Matthew wants you all. So,
That's a very similar theme from talking to someone else, because he came to me and said he wanted the 2 names he gave me, and one of them was Maddie. And then told me that he wanted to work with me and trust me. And then whenever I went and talked to someone else, he told them the same exact thing.
exactly.
He
Maddie
told me
said,
something totally different. He told me he wanted Jessica to help.
He did mention her at the end of the conversation.
He then also, Maddie also revealed to me that he made an alliance with Jessica and Maddie, and then a separate alliance with Maddie and Ferg. He says that he wants all the iconic players out because we're at the bottom of the table. Look at them 3.
He literally told me he wanted to protect me, you, Thomas. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's nice to not hear my name.
I mean, it's just juvenile gameplay.
No, he wanted to save you together.
Yeah,
What?
he told Maddie that too. I was like, you bitch.
I definitely want to work with you.
Yeah.
And trust.
Yeah.
I trust you because you're a very trusting player.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen how each other play.
Yeah.
And I know that you play very fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I agree with everything. I respect your gameplay because I've just seen you play the last few months, and you're a strong player. The only thing I'm worried about is predictability kind of thing. Just being candid with you. Obviously I want to work with you and I want to trust you, and I hope that I could say that I can. But there's not much to bounce that off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know that it took a while for me to come talk to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I think that going into this, I didn't want to talk to you first.
Yeah.
Because going into it, people are gonna think we're kind of not meshing together.
Yeah.
So if we do talk to each other, people aren't gonna think anything.
No, I completely agree. That's
So
a great
people aren't gonna think
strategy,
that we're working
honestly.
together.
Yeah. I'd love to work with you, honestly,
Yes,
truly.
I'd love to work with you.
Yeah, because I think we can do very well together.
People won't
just
know
because,
we're working together.
Exactly, and I think we approach the game from different angles, and can ultimately just meet together in the middle. You know?
Yes.
So, I don't know. I've heard different things. I've heard Brody kind of wants you, honestly. He's been telling me
But still, if I'm working with you, I trust you, and I
Yeah.
know that if we get numbers, it doesn't matter if he's targeting me. We can get him out next round or something like that.
No, I completely agree.
So, if we get out somebody that we, that we're gonna get out eventually, or it will be hard for us to get out,
Mhm.
we can do that now.
Exactly.
Bottom line, I trust you. I trust Matthew and Dee too.
Oh yeah, same.
I trust you.
No, me too.
What do you think about? So we haven't mentioned the name Ferg, Maddie, or Jessica. We haven't talked about them.
Yeah.
Who do you trust out of them? I mean, bottom line, we're thinking Brody or one of them.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
I mean, I trust all 3 of them, and I think they're somewhat predictable and not really
Wild cards?
Yeah, exactly. Is volatile that word? Is that unpredictable? I'm trying to use a big word. So I don't know. Maybe I haven't talked to Jessica the most out of those 3.
So you say Jessica?
I've heard that name somewhat,
Okay. I'm down with whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And I told Miss Dee I was down with her.
Yeah.
And it's very good to hear that
Yeah.
you're working, or you
Yeah,
trust her.
yeah.
I trust Miss Dee as well.
Good.
I have just heard my name and your name.
Oh,
straight
great.
up.
You want to disclose? Who?
Well, you said.
I did not say my name. I promise you that.
You said yourself.
What? That you just said. You said yourself.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Did you say to someone that your name came up?
Okay.
I'm so confused by that statement.
Like I said, I completely trust you, and I know that we both made our rounds. So
Yeah.
what are you hearing?
I've heard Jessica. That's what I've heard too.
I've heard Brody, and I've heard. I'm not saying I want these people out. I just what I heard.
No one said anybody else?
People have said Maddie. People have said you. So it's like 4 people. You know, it's a lot of just around chatter.
Yeah.
So I'm open to whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm doing whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Because I trust you the most. I think that I heard Brody say my name.
Okay. He hasn't spoken that to me.
I'm down to get Jessica.
Okay.
Because I trust Miss Dee.
Okay.
I trust Thomas as well, kind of. Okay. I talked to them a little bit, so the more I talk to them, I'll trust them more.
Who?
Thomas and Miss Dee.
Okay. So you want me, Jessica?
Cool. Okay. Please, Jessica.
Yes. Christian's a nice, great Christian.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I mean, he made it. He said, here's a piece of paper, you can write my name, right?
So I'm going to say your name.
Yeah.
And also promise you
Right.
an alliance.
Right.
But then I'm going to go say your name to another
No,
person.
he literally was like, Maddie came up to me. Well, the first thing I told him was like, probably Maddie. Just like, I threw that out.
Yeah.
He went straight to Maddie and was like, yeah, Matthew wants you out. Maddie went straight to me. She's like, did you say that? I was like, oh my gosh, no, I like you a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you out. And he was like, she was like, oh, okay, good, because that's what Christian told me. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. Like, what else has he told you? She was like, oh, he made an alliance with me, Jessica, and then he made an alliance with me and Ferg, and then he said, I want all the iconic players out, and then...
Yeah. Okay,
so,
okay.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, he literally made
And
a
then
final 3 with Maddie, Jessica, and Ferg, okay? Pulls me to the side and tells me, I want to go after Brody, but he's always going to be a big target. So, I think it's really between Jessica, Ferg, and Maddie.
Well, wait, let me, real quick, because I haven't even spoken to Matthew yet. I'll come right back.
Hey.
Oh, wow, first combo.
Hello.
Hello.
I would always love to work with you.
I would love to. I was hoping you would want to.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Because, I mean, not that I don't trust, like, Thomas or Taylor or Emma.
I'm too scared to trust them.
Or Adele.
I've never worked with Taylor, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never played with Taylor.
Taylor's really, really good to work with.
And
He
Thomas
really is
has
fiercely
never,
loyal.
ever, I've never...
Okay, well, we just gotta get closer because we can't speak loud.
Yeah, I've never worked with Taylor
Uh-huh.
because I never played with him. But Thomas, I've never, the trust has never been there.
Yeah, it's never really been there either. Me and him, we just talked and we were thinking like, we'll, trust each other, but I don't know.
Hmm.
So how do you feel about Thomas too?
I would like to give him the chance, but we'd be
Yeah.
careful with what we share.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just have a bond with you, like from the
Oh
last
no,
game.
I will absolutely.
I loved what we did last time, and no one knew,
Mhm.
and like I'm all for that again.
I think we should maybe play it that way. You know?
Where no
Mhm.
one knows.
Mhm.
Yep. And even like last time, our downfall at the beginning was us switching tribes and losing that trust
And
for each
losing
other.
it.
I can assure you that right now,
It's there.
That's like that. We have. That was a lesson learned, and this time that's not gonna happen.
No, not gonna happen.
You have
You
my
have-
trust.
yes.
When you spoke to me under that tree, and you could tell I wasn't saying the truth,
Mhm.
or I wasn't fully being honest with you. I
Mhm.
didn't like lie, but I didn't say everything.
Mhm.
That's not gonna happen again.
Okay,
I
no.
don't want that to happen again.
No, I'm on.
So,
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
okay, cool.
Absolutely.
What are you thinking for this round?
I really was thinking Christian.
Mhm.
I'm not set in stone on that.
Yeah.
You know, I know Brody's an easy target.
I don't trust Brody.
But I don't trust him at all. But I also
Just right now,
think
not
we
right
can
now.
maybe even use it. But if were
Yeah.
y'all leaning more towards Brody?
No, I wasn't speaking about Brody. I thought Maddie, just to be easy, but I don't. That was not set in stone.
Yeah.
I wasn't
She
campaigning
did. She
for
did
it.
play well socially before.
Yeah. Like as a threat, you're saying?
Yeah. She did play well behind the scenes, so that would
She
be a
is.
threat.
She is, because no one.
Yeah.
Not to be mean, no one. People underestimate her.
Yeah.
People like don't realize they
Mhm.
don't see her as threatening in
Mhm.
ways, and so they don't want to. They want to keep her around
Mhm.
when she
I
really
have-
is a little.
Mhm.
She has a game in her, like
Mhm.
Christian said your name.
Okay, Christian said that it was Matthew. That's all. I brought it to Matthew. Matthew said, I am safe. Okay.
Because
And
he's.
he says, he looked me dead in the eyes and said, I want to trust you 100%. I said, okay, but in the back of my mind, I'm saying, he's been saying so many different stories to different people that I
He's
don't
saying
know.
that exact thing to every single person, and so he was right there, and he tried to make a final 3 with us.
I know.
He
I
made
was
a
like-
final 3 with y'all, and then just now he was like, So I want to get Brody out, but I
He
know
threw my name
he's
out, too.
always going to be a big target. So I want to go for, I guess the choices are Maddie, Ferg, and Jessica.
Because then he wanted to make a final three with me, Jess, and him.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then because right after that is when we were talking and he wanted to make a final three.
Daniel, game. Wow.
So
Final
is
three
that-
with everyone.
Is that what we're thinking? Okay.
Game point.
Okay.
All right, Thomas. You and me, final three. Me, you, your mom. All right, you and me.
Oh, I was like, what is going on right now?
Hilarious. Is Christian saying my name?
Christian saying everyone's
name? Yeah, I've heard 4 names.
Because I know you said my name.
Yeah, he said your name right after he made a deal with you.
I know. He made a literal final three with me and that. And he went to the next group and said, hey, let's vote for that. I was like, okay.
He's cracked.
He's cracked. Taylor's not cracking
Round
right now.
1.
It's Christian.
Round 1. He's lost his mind.
Lost his mind.
He's going nuts.
Nuts.
Wait, who's saying my name? You keep saying I've heard your name.
Yes.
But you don't want to tell me who.
Everyone mentions you to start off a conversation because you're always the biggest target, but they don't know if they want to go after you.
That's good.
Straight
to
up.
hear. I love that.
Straight up.
Yay.
But
Yo, just tell me when you vote me out.
I've heard your name, my name, Maddie's name, and Jessica's name.
But to be honest, I feel like you threw out 2 of those. So.
Didn't.
Okay.
What's
I've
that?
heard at least one of those from your mouth. I think you're screwed.
Great.
Just being honest.
Great.
So who said my name?
Thomas.
I can't find the snuffer,
Me. I didn't even mention it though.
No, I mean I know what you said, just as a shield.
Ooh, I think I'll think on my shirt.
Thomas was the only other one.
I know, I just you. I'm out?
It looks like it right now. Don't. You can't just freak out.
Yeah.
You gotta hold it together. There's still a chance.
Who's the second one?
I think the name you said, Jessica.
I don't know, we have a lot of free time.
Okay.
We voting your ass.
Who said my name?
come on, guys.
Huh? Who said my
What
name?
are you doing?
Just about everyone.
Do it.
Just because
What are you doing?
you made a lot of alliances really fast.
Great, I'm out.
Bye.
I've had very good conversations with y'all, and I've heard my name thrown around, and I know I've said I've trusted people, but I don't trust anybody else more than y'all.
The only thing for me is that like you've told me that to me, but like you've said that you don't trust me to other people.
I never said that.
Christian.
I've never said that. Who did I say that to?
Brody has told me that. That you don't trust me, Matthew, and himself.
I've never said that.
I don't know. It just
And
makes
you said my name first.
I don't know.
But I've never said your name.
It's
I've only said Jessica's. You can ask Maddie. I've only said Jessica's. And what I told Maddie was that like the bigger players, they're kind of gonna group up. But I told you I trust you.
Yeah.
And I told Maddie that like I trust her too, like over anybody. And then I talked to you, and I felt really good with you.
No, and I did too.
But I never said your name.
Yeah.
I never did.
Hey, y'all.
I mean,
Let's
if
go.
people are lying to me, that's it. But like, I don't know.
Blue Tribe, welcome to the first Tribal Council of Survivor All-Stars.
Cheer about?
Miss Dee Dee, how does it feel to lose?
It feels awful to lose. I don't want to lose.
Thomas, how was this round of talking different than previous rounds, considering everyone here has played before?
Yeah, I mean, just the stakes are like instantly heightened. I think we're all somewhat paranoid, but also want to reassure, like, hey, I trust you, I trust you, I trust you. So it's kind of like paranoia in the back of the mind while trying to ensure trust in every single person.
Okay. Christian, being that there's not an easy first target, how did you go about deciding who to go after?
Everyone was very defensive, so the first person that threw out names was really the person who got targeted. So it went kind of like that. It was not a lot of names were thrown early, and then the first person who threw out a name was the person who kind of struck a nail on the head there. But that's kind of how it went.
Okay.
In my pregame interview, the answer for who I was most afraid of was Christian, scary. And it's not that I'm truly afraid of him. It's more of that I can't predict him, and that's what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of him. I'm scared of his unpredictability. And whenever you make a final three with somebody, and then say their name to the next person, or say that you don't trust me, and then come up to me and sharing that you trust me the most, that dialogue isn't lining up, and so I'm gonna have to cut that off.
Christian. Why? He's wishy-washy.
I know if I'm the target, that's okay. I did say Jessica's name. I said Jessica's name to almost everybody, and I did say the first name, but I never said your name. I never targeted you.
I didn't say that you said my name to vote. I just said that
Never mentioned it.
you said that you couldn't trust me to other people.
I've never said that.
Okay.
And if Brody said that, I don't know if I trust Brody because he said my name first, and then he said that he told me my name. But I don't know where we're going with that.
Yeah. I mean, I already voted.
Yeah, I know, but I just never said your name. And I do trust you, but that was my last effort.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry, Christian.
Yeah.
So Kristen was, I guess, trying to make one last final. Usually when I come to vote, I say I hope everyone isn't blindsiding me and I don't know about it, but I don't think that's the case this time. And Kristen just decided to confront Brody and Thomas after they voted. So,
If anyone has an idol that they would like to play themselves and others, now would be the time to do so.
Wait.
Stop.
There's already an idol out there.
Okay. First vote. Christian. It's one vote Christian. Next vote. Jessica. It's one vote Jessica. One vote Christian. Next vote. Oh. Christian. 2 votes Christian. 1 vote Jessica. Next vote. Chris. Or 3 votes Christian. 1 vote Jessica. Next vote. Christian. 4 votes Jessica. Oh. 4 votes Christian, 1 vote Jessica. So sorry.
Everyone went. Excuse me?
And the first person voted out of Survivor All-Stars is Christian. Okay, Christian, the tribe has spoken.